It's week 11. What is your favorite cover of the week? Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you my top 10 comic book covers of the week, and this is week 11. That's right, fans. This is the video series where each and every week you, the fans, get to vote on your favorite covers of the week based off of the top 10 I provide for you, and each week you guys will vote, and by the time we get to the end of the year, you will have the final say on which book gets that all-important title of comic book cover of the year. So thank you guys for your vote. Now, before we get started, tomorrow on Tuesday is going to be a special episode of Top 10 Covers where I'm going to be bringing you my top 10 favorite Detective Comics issue 1000, where you guys will get to vote on which your favorite Detective Comics cover. So stay tuned for that very special episode, guys. Again, it airs on Tuesday, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Man, oh man, is that a hard choosing, isn't it? So, stay tuned for that. All right, without further ado, guys, let's get started. We're going to get the results for week number 10. And the book that wound up winning for week 10, guys, and this was a landslide. I mean, it smashed the competition, right? No pun intended. This was Immortal Hulk issue 14. It wound up winning week 10. Congratulations. Maybe, Hulk, you actually get a book that will get nominated for cover of the year and not just get to the second round. All right. So now we'll start with week 11, and we start off with my number 10 favorite comic book cover of the week, and that goes to Hawkman issue number 10. Now, I want to honestly say, guys, that this was not an easy week for me. I did not find that many impressive covers this time around, so there's a couple of them that were kind of a stretch, but this one was kind of cool as we get to see Hawkman, who's falling. Right? It's like 3, 2, 1 impact. So that's kind of cool there. And we wound up getting to see he's just falling. And I don't know why he can't fly or whatever the case may be. But I like how the buildings are around him and everything. And the character looks pretty detailed. So yeah, that made my number 10. But it didn't blow me out of the water. It took me probably a long time to find a number 10 like cover here, guys. All right. So moving forward now, we're going to go on to my number 9. And my number 9 cover of the week goes to The Punisher. This is issue 9, which I thought is hysterical. This one is kind of cool because we get to see Frank Castle in like a Hydra agent's I guess like little eye mask or whatever it is, his mask, and it's all broken, but you get to see the reflection of in his eye. And so I thought that was kind of cool. I thought that was different. You know, again, it didn't blow me out of the water. I just liked seeing how terrified the Hydra agent actually was. So that was kind of cool there. So that was my number 9. All right. So let's see if we can get on to some of these better covers. And my number 8 this week went to Grim Knight issue 1. This one was kind of cool. However, couldn't rate this one any higher because it just seemed it was very dark and it was hard to see all the details. But I loved how you could see the guns, and I like how the bats are in the background and there's this moon. And I love the colors and the font of the title as well. I thought that was pretty neat. So yeah, and I love how it says the origin of the most dangerous Dark Knight of all. And I love, again, all that font and that type of detail work. That's what I liked about it. I wish we would have seen like maybe a little bit more of the character overall. But nevertheless, it was a cool title, worthy of the number 8 position this week. Alright, so moving on to number 7 is Spider-Man Deadpool issue 47. Now, this cover actually made me laugh. That's why this one made the cover this week. In this one, it's Spidey, he's like, did the world end? And then Deadpool's like, Well, dibs on Bucky's awesome metal arm, and everyone's like lying on the ground, and he's like, Deadpool's trying to steal Bucky's metal arm, which I thought was really cool. So that was a fun cover. Maybe not super detailed in any way, but it was cool and it made you laugh. So that was my number 7. If it's yours, please vote. Alright, so moving on to number 6, we go on to Supergirl. This is issue 28. This is the Art Germ variant. Again, I love the way Art Germ does his covers when it comes to the Supergirl ones, but they're always very similar. They're always just flying, and there's always birds in the background. And, but there's nothing really different about them. However, they are always very gorgeous looking covers. Kara's face, though, again, her smile is just, it's just a little, it seems a little fake or, I don't know, weird for me. I don't know. He just needs to keep the teeth out of it. I don't know. It just weirds me out a little bit. But overall, body structure is nice. It, again, looks great. But I feel like we've seen this type of cover many times before. And as gorgeous as that is, I felt like there were some that were a little bit better than this one. So if this is your favorite cover of the week, please vote. All right. Next, moving on, we go on to the top 5. And my number 5 cover of the week goes to Robin Hood. This is from Zenescope Entertainment, where this book is really pretty cool looking. I love how we get to see Robin here as she's on a building top and it looks like she's cornered on the ledge. You get to see the cityscape in the background. She's in the crosshairs. Her hands are all bloodied, and she's got this cool facial expression. Zenescope covers are pretty nice looking. However, some of them are just over the top. But I felt this one was nice, and it caught the attention of the eye here. And so this was worthy of that number 5 spot. So if this is your favorite cover, please vote. Alright, so now we're moving on to my number 4. And my number 4 this week goes to Transformers issue 1. This is one of the variant covers as well. I thought this one was cool. Kind of reminds me of like a cartoon type of poster or movie poster or whatever. And it was really cool because you got to see Megatron and you got to see Blur and Optimus Prime and Prowl and Windblade on there. Very detailed characters. Again, reminded me of a movie poster, maybe from back in the 80s when you saw Transformers the movie. So really cool looking cover there. So if this is your favorite, please vote. Alright, so now we're moving on to the top 3. And my number 3 goes to X-23 issue 10. This is the Spider-Villain variant. Again, I'm very selective on putting these in the top 10 covers of the week because they don't stay true to what the main title is about. But this one was just too good to pass up. I love this as Rhino is chasing down Spider-Man, and you can see how gigantic the Rhino maybe really should be in the comics, in the comic books. He's destroying everything around him to chase after Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's doing everything that he possibly can to get away from him. And I just love the detail in the characters of this cover. I mean, it's just so awesome. Like I said, I could not pass this up. It's just a worthy cover, and I feel like it deserves to be in this week's countdown. So if it's your favorite, please vote. All right, next. Moving on to the number 2 this week, guys. And my number 2 favorite cover of the week, it goes to The Amazing Spider-Man issue 17. This is the variant cover. This one has Tigra on it. I think this is like very realistic looking. I love like the lime green background. I'm not sure if that's supposedly the representation of like the shielding that's surrounding Central Park or whatnot. And whatever the case, you know, all these covers seem to have this, where the characters are wearing this weird suit that that Craven has put on them or whatever. But nevertheless, Tigra looks great on here, and I just love the detail that goes into the character. And so if this is your favorite cover of the week, please vote. All right, And last but not least, my number one cover of the week goes to Catwoman, issue 9. I think this is the Brooks variant, as we get to see Catwoman here, and she's just like, I don't know, she's in hiding. She's like between walls, or she's coming down off the ceiling, and she's looking like she's about to steal this painting of Batman or wherever she is. I don't know, but this is a type of facial expression that I like on this variant cover. It's not some creepy teeth smile. You get to see Selina here as she has this weird smile, and it looks like it's a little menacing or whatnot, and I loved it. I love the cover. I love the detail. Even the wallpaper has a lot of detail. The painting has detail. She looks great. Different type of position. And so, yeah, if this is your favorite cover of the week, please vote. So, there you have it, guys. There are the covers of the week. Kind of a tough week, like I said. You know, on picking some top 10 covers, I really struggled this week. It was not such a great week for covers, for me at least anyway. So guys, in the comments below, the rules are, of course, whatever cover is your favorite, you got to mention it in the comments below. You can thumbs up someone else's, but it doesn't, of course, count. You have to put it in the comments below. Have it in by next Monday at 8 a.m. And if you have your own favorite cover, please put it in the comments too, as someone could be that cover could trend. And so, yeah, so there you have it, guys. Hopefully, as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that all-important notification button so you don't miss a single video from me. And until that next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow's special episode. See you soon, guys. Bye.